Hello, everyone, and good morning. Good morning, sweet Sherry. Be kind. Glad you could pop in, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's to you. There's my sister. Hello, sister. Good morning. See? Spirit knows. Spirit told you where to find them keys. Good morning, Comptoot. Sarah Jane, LC. Good morning, everybody. Morning, Tanya. So there's some things that I want to show you guys before we get started this morning with the mini reads. Barry Morphew is back in court. Let me just get the date here. There's a new date that's been set for the 11th of January, so I will be covering that. I'm going to show you what happened. Hello, Capel. I'm going to show you what happened, why the last hearing didn't go through as it should have. Okay, Tanya, we are not mentioning other channels in that here. I'm not getting involved in all that drama that's going on in any of the other YouTube channels. Hello, Simply Susan. We haven't started yet, but I will mark that down, but please don't put any requests for the reads in yet, but I will write you down simply. And you want a message from Mom Myra. Thank you for that. Okay, my sister will let you guys know when we're going to start taking them, but I will take it since you put it there. There's a few things that I want to go over first, and I won't be able to see all the requests coming in when I show you what I need to show you. So please hold off. No, it's okay, Tanya. It's just I don't mention any other channels or anything in my chat. A lot of people there's my little niece. Hello, Gabby. There's my little niece, Gabby. And the reason for that, you guys, is there's so much drama going on several, there's about 8 or 9 channels that are just going nuts on this, and I'm not going to be drawn into that drama. So I don't want them mentioned here. I don't want any of that stuff mentioned in my chat, what's going on the other platforms or the other channels. It keeps me out of the drama. That way, too, nobody can say, oh, okay, Judith Atkins, you're gone. Don't come in here and put that crap in my chat. Please don't, if you guys can see that, please don't click on it. It is a link to a sex channel. And these bots come in here and fill the chat. Hello, everybody coming in. Let me give them some more shout outs here. Yum diddly dum. Hello and good morning. Vera Ray, good morning. Betty Smith, good morning from Minnesota. Hello. If I can get everybody to smash that like button on your way in, please. It lets other people know that we are live. We will start once we get a bunch in here. Capel, good morning. Cat H, good morning, Cat. Gold Star Mom. Elle says, Willow, may I ask a question related to responses from ancestors? Sure, go ahead. I will answer it if I can. So there is a new hearing date set for Barry. I want to show you just briefly what the order was. If you guys, any of you guys that did watch that, Capel says, do they tell the absolute truths? I don't know what you're speaking about. What are you talking about with, you wanted to know a question related to responses from ancestors. That's an open-ended question, Capel, because it depends on what you're talking about. Like if somebody else has said something, I can't comment on it. But if it's to do with anything that my ancestors have had a part in, then they get, and I can explain that if that's what you're talking about. But if it's something else about somebody else's read or what ancestors have told somebody else, that has nothing to do with me or my ancestors. Okay, and the next one is Letitia Stout is back in court on January 6th. Also at the end of December, December 29th, Lori Vallow is back in court. I'm just putting this in my phone. Just give me a second here. Ugh, why won't it let me change the time? Here we go. So Lori Vallow is back in court on December 29th. So I will be following that one too. Okay, let me get back to chat here. So Capel, I'm not sure exactly what you're asking there. I can tell you how my ancestors work when I'm doing a read. My ancestors show me things related to the cards that have come out, and I try to decipher what my ancestors are telling me. Like they tell me or show me certain things that is connected to that ancestor card. And that is when I'm using my ancestor deck. So I'm not sure exactly what you're referring to. Hello, Polly. Simply Susan. Angelina Dean. My chat is behind you guys. So, Rapali, may you ask what? Current feelings of Maying towards me. I have no idea what you're talking about. Hello, Betty Smith. Yes, and you know what? I did a read on her, and it was going to be uploaded on Monday, and I did not see anything in there in that read that she was gone, like from the physical world. So I don't know. I may still put it out, but I didn't see that she was deceased. No, I do not do tarot. I do oracle and ancestor reads. Oh, I don't even have my camera on. Okay, there we go, you guys. Tarot and oracle reads are totally different. Tarot reads have a set a set way that they're done. The cards have set meanings, whereas tarot is totally different than the oracle. Somebody says, I'd like to see your reading on Maddie, find out what happened. Okay, well, I will post it. I'm probably going to get a lot of backlash for it. Oh, she's already been found and now you're putting out a read, blah, 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 blah. But I can put that up so you guys can see it. Maybe I'll just put it up for members only. Be kind. Everyone northeast, west of Northwest Florida. Not sure what you're referring to there, be kind, but hello, Cindy. This one here, Cindy, is that the one you're talking about? That you love? You love the deck to the left, you said, so it must be this one. Okay, so Capel says, I'm asking about when we want a message from a person that has passed. Do they tell the absolute truth? Is there any way they can contort the truth? Yes. Spirit is going to give you what they want you to know, not what we want to know. So, for instance, if you're asking Spirit, and I use my ancestors when this is my ancestor deck. It was made for me. Let's take that off there. This was made for me by my elders. When I use my ancestor deck, my elders show me what the person I'm reading is, what they're getting from the person I'm reading. So if that spirit is showing my ancestors something and my ancestors are giving that to me, that's what I go on. Okay, that's why sometimes things are very confusing, because I'm seeing what's happened, but the ancestors are telling me maybe something a little different. That could be whoever you're reading or spirit that doesn't want to say certain things because it's going to do more harm than good for somebody to know that. There's all kinds of different reasons why they may tell little white lies. It most of the time that I get from them is it's to save feelings and to keep people from, like, the people that love them and care about them and miss them and everything, to keep them from hurting more than what they are. So do they tell little white lies? Yes, but like I said, we can't control what spirit gives to us. Only they can. Just like my sister. My sister freezes. Free society. Thank you, sis, for removing that. Yeah, I might do it as a members only. Yeah, and please make sure that you are on live chat instead of top chat so you can see everything. Good morning, Mary. Free Society. We don't mention other channels in here. Good morning, Betty Smith. Looks like my chat is way behind you guys. So Free Society is saying, how can we use good against evil? How you use good against the evil is not falling into their traps. Like, that is up to you as a person. I know there's a whole bunch going on, and it's not just the true crime community, you guys, it's communities um, of every genre, okay, that have this in community fighting all the time because for whatever reason, I'm not going to get into it. I really do not want to get into it. The spamming, the gaslighting, um, why they do it, that's on them. The only thing that we can do to use good against evil is not buy into it and not take part of it and not mention it. And that's why I say I'm not mentioning other channels on my channel. For that reason, I will not be drawn into it. Again, Free Society, last warning, please do not mention other channels in my chat or you will be removed. Thank you so much, Gold Star Mom. That's the deck that I am connected to because it's all based on my ancestors and dealings that they had while they were in the physical world. Simply Susan says, yes, Daring, yes. My read said, stop following and take charge. That action made a huge difference in my life. Well, I am glad. See, and sometimes, like when we get these mini reads, not too often, but there's times when people said, well, there's nothing there that I understand. There's nothing there that applies to me. Yes, it does. You just don't know it yet. So when people and spirits, especially people that are related to you or connected to you that have crossed over, they come to tell you what you need to know, what you need to do, things you like. They don't always give you what you want, they give you what you need. So even though sometimes it may not make sense what your read is saying right now, believe me, it's coming. And there's a perfect example right now. Simply Susan. Her read had said, stop following and take charge. That action made a huge difference in my life. I am so happy to hear that, Simply Susan. And yes, I'm very connected to my Ancestor deck. The Ancestor deck, and that's why I say the Ancestor deck has to be made for you by your elders. And they are based on your ancestors. You're very welcome, Capel. Good morning, good morning. I've had death threats in real life. I can stand my ground. Sorry. I don't know what you're referring to about standing your ground, Free Society. If you'd like to elaborate on that, I would love to hear it. But everything here has, this is the first time I've seen you here, but anybody in chat, all my regulars can tell you that this is a safe place for everybody. We don't put up with bullying, anything attacking anybody. We don't put that here. So no reason for you to have to stand your ground here. Safe place for everybody. Good morning, Lisa. No, even that does. If it's mentioning other channels and stuff, don't put it in my comments either because they will be held and they will be deleted. I'm not being drawn into all that drama that's going on all these other channels. Hello, Sarah Jane. This deck here. It's a beautiful deck too, Sarah Jane, and good morning. Do a yes or no. I'm spiritual truth. Uh, Free society, I don't know what you're getting at here, but if you're just coming in here to maybe promote your channel or something, I don't know what you're trying to do here, but putting do a yes or no with the hands and free, like I'm about done with it. Yes, you don't always get what you want, but you get what you need. Exactly. And that's the way spirit works. Yes, we're sorry that you've been getting death threats or whatever has been happening to you, but please follow the rules here. I have very strict rules for my channel, and that's for good reason. You don't see any drama, you don't see any hate, you don't see any bullying. You will not see any of that here because we get rid of that right away. Any trolls, stuff like that, they're gone right away. We don't allow that here. I want this channel to be a safe place for everybody. And again, have done, you ignore it. I don't know why. I don't, I'm not ignoring you. I've been addressing everything that you've put up. During these, I have seen FS on other channels. Well, if it keeps up, they're just going to be blocked. So any more of it does, please block. I agree with you there, Free Society. Like I said, my chat is way behind. I'm on StreamYards. You guys are on seeing this on YouTube, but I'm not on YouTube. I'm on StreamYards. Um, yes, and women, especially us women with children, have to stand up against people that want to hurt our families, our kids, stuff like that. So I agree with you there. Sweet Cherry, I just sit and listen. Well, you're more than welcome to join in the chat. And good morning, Sweet Cherry. Nice to see you here. Yes, and we are all family here. Okay, I get it. We get it about the YouTubers. We're going to stop mentioning other channels or other YouTubers. We don't do that here. I'm not being drawn into this drama. Please stop with that. You can state your opinions on certain issues or whatever, Free Society, if that's the topic, but that's not what we're discussing today. So please, let's just leave it there. Sweet Sherry, you're very welcome. Well, thank you, Capel. I do my best and I work with what I'm given. And like I've said before, you don't always get what you want. You can ask direct questions sometimes to spirit, and they're going to give you answers to something else, or they're going to show you something else because they think that that is more important for you to know the question that you were asking. So, I mean, you can't control spirit. I'm telling you. Anybody that says you can are wrong. Yeah, like I said, I'm on StreamYard, you guys, so I am a bit behind. Thank you, Mary. And it is. It's like I want this to be a good place for people to come. And there's Miss Missy. Hello, Angel. Um, yeah, life can be good. So let's leave the negativity where it belongs, somewhere else, not here. Hello, Miss Missy. Great to see you, my dear. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys, now that we've taken care of all that, I'm going to ask my mods to stay on that stuff because I just don't have time or patience for it. Okay, so for those of you who were in the live for the Barry Morphew thing, they must have started allowing things to be seen by the public in the court records. Hello, Lisa, and good morning. And you are very welcome. I got the best mods around, so there you go. Thank you very much, Lisa. So, we have an order on it. So I'm going to show you this first, you guys. Most of you who have who were in chat seen this, so I'm not going to go through it again. If you want, you can go to the last live that I did on the Barry Morphew thing, and we go through all of this where, and this is sneaky. This is sneaky. I don't like this. And once we're done this, you guys, we're going to jump into the mini reads, okay? But I wanted to show you guys this. I went over this whole filing. It's 11 pages that the defense, Iris Eaton, Drew Nielsen, and Eaton Nielsen filed, and you can see up here on December 13th, the day before court. They filed this at 3:13 in the afternoon. So nobody could have time to respond to it, do anything about it. They were very sneaky in what they did. Okay. They want the, they filed a motion to disqualify Judge Murphy. Okay. In here, they also said that the standard Colorado law and Supreme Court rulings dictate that this court has no discretion to deny this motion. Now, if you want to see this whole motion, you guys, I go over it in the last Barry Morphew live that I did. So this is what the court has responded to this. Okay, so this was filed on December 14th after the hearing. Okay, actually just before the hearing. And we didn't get a lot of this in that court appearance that I covered on the 14th. So here it is here. So the people filed this. Yesterday evening, the court was advised of a filing by the defense. The motion to disqualify Judge Patrick Murphy seeks to disqualify this judge from hearing this case. The motion was filed yesterday, December 13th at 3:13 p.m. Didn't give them any time to reply. Late last night at 8:07 p.m., the prosecution filed a response. This morning at 7:29 a.m., the defense filed a reply to the response. So, like, they were on this. They were already ready to try and backdoor this judge, okay? The court has now been able to read the motion and the response and the reply. Because of the late filing, the court has not had the ability to analyze in any meaningful way the motion or the legal authority that supports the motion. However, the court disagrees with the defense's position that the filing of the motion alone requires disqualification. Like, they were thinking they could just file this and automatically he was disqualified. So the court is disagreeing with that. Both Colorado Rule of Criminal Procedure and the Colorado Revised Statute require the court to determine if the facts alleged in the accompanying affidavits taken as true rise to the level requiring disqualification. Sorry for the cough. I'm a smoker. The court agrees with the response, which states the motion appears to present a novel question in Colorado of whether the court's friendship with attorneys who represent a witness who may be called as a witness in a different case creates cause for the court to disqualify. At this point, without further analysis and research, the court is unable to determine if the situation as described in the affidavit filed by the defense requires disqualification. The court declines to make substantial decisions such as this on the fly and without adequate time to analyze and research the argument and the legal authority that supports or doesn't support that argument. So these lawyers think that they can turn around, file a motion, and you better do it because we are saying you do it. So I don't know who they think they are, but this is just another example of these lawyers. Are they good lawyers? Yes, they're good lawyers, but thinking that they are entitled and they are above the law. That they can file something like this and automatically you better rule on it right now, even though we've given you no time to look it over or anything. You file on it now because you're being disqualified. Like, who do they think they are? Do I agree with this judge? No, because I think that he never should have he's the one that signed the arrest affidavit. And why are you letting him out on bail? Especially with what we know about this case and what's in that arrest affidavit. I believe that this judge is erring on the side of Barry. So I don't like him to begin with. But what I don't like even more are lawyers like this that think that they can come in and they are the judge and jury. No, you're a defense attorney. Sit down. At this point, okay, so I've read this here. By rule, once such a motion is filed, all other proceedings in the case shall be suspended until a ruling is made hereon. Therefore, the hearing that was scheduled to commence at 1:00 this afternoon cannot go forward. Instead, the court will hear from the parties regarding any additional filings on this particular issue, and we will need to confirm with the prosecution that Shoshana Darke is a potential witness in this case. Now, here's the thing, you guys. If the prosecution comes back and says, she's on the witness list, Your Honor, but we don't intend on calling her, this motion is thrown out. In an effort to be transparent as possible, the court will also put on the record the court's relationship with attorney Sean McDermott, as it is that relationship that forms the basis of this motion. The court endeavored to complete this order in time for subpoenaed witnesses to be informed and called off if appropriate. So there you go. You see this? The court endeavored to complete this order in time for subpoenaed witness to be informed and called off if appropriate. So there you go. If the prosecution wants to keep this judge for some reason, I think the judge is going to be right pissed off now at the defense, and I don't think they're going to be getting the leniency from this judge that this judge has given in the past if this is what they continue to do. So I think now they've pissed this judge off, so he may be the one to keep on this case. I don't know. But that is what we've got, you guys, with the new filings. In the case, and this will be heard on January 11th. The next one that we are going to hear is November 29th. Lori Vallow is back in court. Hello, LC. No. Barry was arrested. Okay, I'm going to tell you how this came about. Barry was arrested and charged with the murder of Suzanne. Barry then moved in next door to his old house on Puma Path, and he's living at the Cushmans, which is like 100 yards from his old Puma Path home. He did an order on Amazon. That order was delivered to his old address instead of the Cushmans. So he sent Shoshana Darke over there to get his package off their doorstep. She was then arrested and charged with trespassing. So that's what's happened there. And that's when she got this lawyer. But she was on the witness list for the prosecution before this happened. I believe that this was a setup, that they planned this. Thank you, Flower Child, and welcome. Hello, everybody coming in. Betty, Sweet Sherry, hello, everybody coming in. I'm sorry if I've missed you. I was reading over some court documents. Lisa McCauley, hello, if I haven't said hello yet. And LC, hello and welcome. And thank you for that, Flower Child, and welcome. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my sister to get the instructions up on the screen for the mini reads, and then we will get started with the mini reads. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee while we do this. What I do, you guys, is I take a list. I ask my sister to put up all the instructions for you on how to get a mini read. I take down everybody in the order that they come in. Once I am done taking them, there will be no more taken. Gold Star Mom got you. And you want to hear from your son, Tyrell. Des, I got you. And you want to hear from Mom Terry. Got you. And I do have you, Simply Susan. So my sister is putting up the instructions on how to get your mini read if you would like a mini read. Good morning, Miss Tina. Oh, good afternoon. It's 10 after 12 now, so good afternoon. And yes, please make sure that your donations in the super chat are in US dollars. You are very welcome, Simply Susan. You're number one on the list. Thank you for the hearts, Miss Tina. And this is going to be our last one, you guys, before the holidays. I don't know if you guys want one on the 26th or not. Christmas is on the 25th. I don't know if you want me to go ahead with the mini reads the following day on the 26th or not. I'm going to leave that guy up to you guys. So if you do want mini reads, you guys, please get them in now, because once I stop taking the requests, that will be it for the day. Corey Kelly, I've got you. And you want to hear from Herbert. I've got you. Capel, I've got you, my dear. And you want to hear from Jerry. Got you. Got you, girl. So I'm going to, while you guys are getting this done, I'm going to get the cards shuffled up. And get them ready. Miss Missy. I got you. And you want to hear from Mom Thelma. I gotcha. Need more than a mini, but I'll take it. Hello, Coco. Mary, I got you. And you want to hear from Cindy. Got you. Hello, Coco. And thank you for that. And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you guys too from the UK. Yes, I hope everybody has a very Merry Christmas and a very happy and safe New Year. We are going back on a mini lockdown here again in Canada, you guys. Everything is going back to, I think they're at 50% capacity. There's places that are going to have to shut down because of this Omni variant. So It's going to get interesting again, especially with the holidays. They're saying no more than a certain amount of people you're allowed to gather with inside. I think it's 10. It's, but the good news is, from what I hear, is this Omni is not a death sentence. It's not as bad as the other variants, and it could, if you do catch it, from what I'm hearing, it's almost like a really bad flu, but it gives you antibodies. So it gives you some kind of antibodies towards the other variants, which should in turn knock out the COVID. Sweet Sherry says, I am back in my house again full time. Yay! I'm back in my house again full time, but you're sad. Why, Sherry? Why are you sad? Hello, Betty Smith. God bless you too. And thank you for stopping in. Miss Tina, from what I hear, it's not. It is a bad flu. That's why they're saying get your flu shot. It's like that. But they're saying that it's not a death sentence. It's not a killer. This new variant, this Omni, whatever. I still mask up and I still keep distance from people and that. I don't go out unless I have to. But they're saying it doesn't land you in ICU. You still get sick from it, but it doesn't land you in ICU. And what happens with what they're saying with people that have recovered from the Omni is that the ones that are going to be affected the worst with it are the ones that are already sick with other things and elderly. So underlying conditions. But they're saying that if you get it, once you get it, it builds up the antibodies in your body against the Delta and the COVID. So that's what this is a scientist out of the UK that has said that's what they're seeing. So even though the cases of the Omni are rising fast, it's going to knock out the Delta and the COVID, which are the killer parts of this pandemic. Okay, so we're almost ready to go. So if anybody else wants a mini, please get your request in now, because once I stop taking the requests, then that's going to be it for the day. I can't take any more because I do have a lot of things to get done before the holidays. So I do have to venture out. Mary says, yes, and studies are showing it seems to be staying more upper airway than deep in the lungs, which makes it apparently easier to overcome. This does not mean it cannot be a threat. Yes, it is a threat to those who are already suffering from other bad health concerns, health things. Yeah, but like Sweet Cherry says, if you got underlying conditions already, it can still make you very sick. But they're saying it's not a killer. Oh, Cindy's saying my house is full again. People home for the holidays just when I was enjoying some space. I want to scroll back up here and see. Sweet Sherry, COVID. Oh no. Oh no, I'm sorry, Sweet Sherry. Yeah, if you're 60 with underlying conditions, I'm damn near 60 myself. I just turned 58 the beginning of December. So, and I have asthma, hence why I cough a lot. They're thinking now that I've got COPD something. So that's why you do hear me cough a lot. And I am a smoker, which my bad. I should not be smoking. Gold Star, you can't just create your own deck. Um, this is my Ancestor deck here. It has to be made for you, okay, by your elders. And each card is based on one of your ancestors. That's how you connect with it. So say I have the stealing that comes up and I ask my ancestors, okay, this is not fitting in this read somehow. Why am I getting the stealing? My ancestors are going to show me something that relates to this stealing and how it's going to connect with the read that I'm doing. And it's going to connect, it's going to show me something that this particular ancestor that's connected to this card, what they did. Okay. That's how I connect with this deck. So it's never made by oneself. It is made by your elders, older family members. Mine was a Native American elder that I have that is like family to me. It takes about 6 months to make the deck because you've got to sit down, you've got to get information about all your ancestors, write them out, what they've done in their life, whether it's good or bad, and then those things are put into a deck, and then they are gifted to you. They are never made by yourself. They have to be made by your elders and then gifted. Yeah, I'm not going to be going too far from home either. Oh, hello. Someone has too. Hello and welcome. Okay, so are we done with requests? Like I said, if you want one, I'll give it 5 more minutes. If you want one, please get your request in now, because if not, I will not be taking any more afterwards because I do have a lot to do. So I will not, usually at the end, if I still have a little bit of time, I take more, but I will not be taking any more. So if you do want a read, please get your request in now. You can drop them one more time, sis. Simply Susan is first on the list, and we will be starting with her momentarily. I'm going to give it 5 minutes for others to get their super chats in if they would like a mini read. Absolutely, Cindy. Family first all the time. And that's what, yeah, yesterday was my son's birthday and it made a long day. KJ Yoshino, if you would like a mini read, please follow the instructions. My sister, Darren D. Dauntless Detours, just put up. It's a $10 super chat. And you will get 3 cards here and a message from heaven. So somebody who has crossed that you would like a message from heaven from, you will get it from here. Your whole read, your whole mini read could be a message from the person you're asking for a message from heaven from. You don't know until the read happens. Can you hear what I'm saying? Is laughing. What? Did I miss something? What you laughing about? Are you kidding me? Like, that's pretty rude. You know what? Coco, you can click on where you post your chat. Obviously, we have a hater and a troll in here. I got rid of them. Coco, where you type in your chat, there should be a $sign there. Hello, Leslie. Oh my gosh, darling. Hello. There's a $sign there. You click on that and you slide the bar to $10. And you also you can write like a little note there. You give me a name of who you would like a message from heaven from. There you go. Des just put up the instructions there, Coco. Just give me a second, you guys. Sorry, you guys. I just had to check a message. My sister I just blocked them. Okay, that's it, you guys. Closed. We are going to start with the minis. Or Coco, are you going to try and get one in? Let me know right now. Otherwise, I'm going to start and we're going to do a cutoff for the minis. If Coco's going to try and get one in there, I will give it a second. No, crap like that does block them right away. They're trolls. And then there was something that was said after that. If you scroll up, you'll be able to see it. I can't see it on StreamYards. Okay, Leslie, would you like to hear from? I think, wait a minute. I know, your husband. Oh, I forget his name. But I know I have a hard time saying his name. I should know. Thurston. Just did too. Thurston. I know I always have a hard time. Thurston. Okay. That's okay. You can put it in as that, Coco. Yes, Des. It's okay. Coco, you can put it in $10. The LLL thing that you've got there, you can put that in. $10 is fine. You're very welcome, Leslie. I haven't seen you in a little while. So, Coco, yes, you can put that in. Just put $10, and it's okay that it's showing up as LLL. Just type in $10 after that and you're good to go, Coco. I'm going to give you a minute to get that done so then we can cut off any more new ones. Rosie says, I hope you're doing well. I've kept up with your live updates on those crazy. Yeah, it's been crazy, eh? It's like, and it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse, especially if they do take this judge off of Barry Morphew's case. The trial date that's set for next May is going to be moved. And if they don't get the judge off the case, you watch. They're going to try and pull something out. But if Judge Murphy ends up staying on the case, he's not going to be so lenient anymore with these defense attorneys for trying to get him kicked off the case. Okay, Coco, are you still trying, or can we just start? I will keep an eye. But I want to get started here, you guys, because I do have things to do this afternoon, and I don't want to let anybody else down. Yesterday was a long-ass day. I didn't get to bed last night until after midnight. Every time I tried to leave to go home, it was something else that became interesting. But anyway, so it was after midnight last night by the time I got to bed. And when I got home, I just laid in bed and went and gave some love and support to some of the other channels that I follow. I shouldn't say follow because I really don't have time to watch full videos, but I try and make it a point to stop in and say hello. So, hello, Miss Missy. Welcome back. Okay, Coco, no problem. Okay, so Simply Susan, you are up first, and you want to hear from your mom, Myra. So let's see. Oh, it's going to be one of these days. Okay, so far you got the rhinoceros. Let's get some clarification. The rhinoceros talks about being strong and courageous. Maybe having to change up. You see how it's blue and yellow here? I don't know why my camera is not. Okay, how it's blue and yellow here. It's almost like night and day. So something has to change. Something about being strong and courageous. So let's get some clarification on that. So why is the rhinoceros there for Simply Susan? Whoa. So we got a couple here that come out. Okay, Kitsune. Okay, and Pose Brave Flight. So we got Kitsune and Pose Brave Flight. So what this is telling me is that there's changes coming. Okay, and this is like night and day. It's almost like something that you allowed in the past, you are not going to allow anymore. Okay, Kitsune talks about someone coming to your aid and showing you who you can trust. And the Pose Brave Flight talks about not letting people stop you this time and not fearing having your voice. Okay, so this is like night and day. There's a big flip that's happening, and it's going to be continuing over the next couple of weeks. There's going to be people that are going to show you their true colors. And there's going to be people that are standing by your side, helping you be strong and showing you who you can trust and who you can't. So I think where a lot of things were hidden in the past are going to come to light. It's going to be like night and day. Things are going to be changing for you for the better. It's continuing. If this is already happening, this is going to be continuing over the next few weeks for you. Okay? So now we're going to get a message from heaven from your mom, Myra. Let's see what she has for you. Message for Simply Susan from your mom, Myra. You got 2. Okay. So we've got, although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. And we've got, we are soulmates. Sorry, you guys, for this cough. What this tells me, especially when this is coming from your mom, okay? You can still be soulmates with your mom, okay? She's telling you that even though she has crossed and she's not here in the physical world, she's still very much connected to you through your souls, okay? Soulmates. And she's also telling you that, you know, although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. So I don't know if you questioned the reason why she passed. It didn't make sense, or something happened when it shouldn't have. Unexpected type things. I feel like this is something that was kind of quick. This wasn't something that she suffered for many years and fought a big battle. I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling that it's something that still doesn't make sense. But she's also saying that you have to understand that everything happens for a reason. And I believe that she's also speaking about this, okay? That no matter what's happening here, and I'm seeing you losing people that you thought at one time that you could trust, I see a division. I see walls being put up and decisions being made regarding certain people, okay? And that's a good thing. That's going to keep you moving forward, okay? Strong. Not putting up and not letting things slide anymore, okay? So if that is happening now, it is only going to get better for you. Just give me 1 second, you guys. I want to take a sip of my coffee. Okay. So, Gold Star Mom, you are next, and you want to hear from your son, Tyrell. There we go. We got the shark. Oh, you got 2. Lucky you. You're only supposed to get 1, but you got 2. If they come out for a reason. This is, I believe, possibly maybe your son from the other side. Because I'm seeing a shark with a cat. Polar opposites. Shark and cat. Cat, very playful, lovey-dovey, likes to snuggle, cuddle, loves the attention, whereas the shark is like attack mode. So very different ends of the spectrum there when it comes to animal world. The shark actually is telling you that you're going to need to be a warrior for something. There's something that's going on, maybe that you don't even know about yet, behind the scenes, that you're going to have to be the voice for, and that you're going to have to come across really, some people are going to say, you're pretty rude. Like, you're pretty, like, because of the way you have to approach whatever this is. This is going on in the background, and I feel it's been going on in the background for a while, but people have just, like, put it under the rug type thing. But something is going to bring this to a head in the new year. This isn't something that's going to happen within the next week. I think this is in the new year. It's going to veer its ugly head, and you're going to take a stance on this where usually you're very gentle and kind and try to approach things from a different angle. It's not going to work with this. You're going to have to be powerful in your attack towards this to bring balance back for peace. Because I got the cat. Relaxed and independent. So something is going to have to give there, and you are going to have to be a mean girl for once, because this has to be taken care of in the way that some people may take as aggressive, but it has to be shut down. This is happening in the new year. Okay? Relaxed and independent. Let's see what surrounds that. Can you give me some clarification on the cat and the shark, please? Why are both there? Need some clarification on the cat and the shark, please. Why are they there? Unending sadness of looking back. See? Okay, so you've got the unending sadness of looking back, and you got the mermaid of immersion. Okay, so this is going to be something that you usually would not get involved in, but this is going to be something that's close to your heart. And I believe that you are going to feel as strong as you do and come out of your normal character to deal with this, because you don't want to regret not taking care of this when you've had the chance. Okay, but I do see this is not normally how you deal with things. You're more laid back and kind of the peacemaker and things, where this you're going to have to step out of that role. You're going to have to attack it because it has to be shut down. And this is something that is replaying itself from the past, and it's negative. It's almost like it's coming from somebody who's always negative, always sees the negative in something instead of the good. So far you've been dealing with this, trying to, like everybody else, just trying to sweep it under. Oh, that's just the way they are. It's going to come to a head in the new year, and you're going to be the one. And I think it's going to surprise a lot of people that you're going to be the one to shut this down. Actually, you've got 3 cards here. Sorry, I didn't see this one underneath. Snow White and her animal friends. Everybody's going to be on your side with this. They're gonna thank you for taking care of this. Complete commitment. This is telling me that this is something that you wholeheartedly just, you're done. You're not going to put up with this anymore. And being the nice person and the way that you usually deal with this, see the cat, you're going to have to become a shark, and it's got to be shut down. And that's going to happen in the new year. So something has been being swept under the rug. I don't know what that can be, but I think you're going to surprise a lot of people with the way that you finally deal with this to end it once and for all. And I see that too with the mermaid of immersion, complete commitment. See how she's underwater here with the fish swimming around? Okay. And the mermaid, the Snow White and her animal friends, everybody's going to surround you and protect you from this person, like on the attack. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on there, but somebody is holding grudges and stuff like that, and it keeps being brought up, almost like continuously trying to hurt somebody with their words or with what they do. I'm not saying like a murder or stabbing or so. It's with their words and what they do. I feel is very hurtful to maybe many people, and it's being almost swept under, but it's going to come to a head in the new year. Okay, so you want to hear from your son Tyrell. Okay, so he's telling you, if I'd only known then what I know now, I would have done things differently, and I would have lived differently. He's saying done. I know the card says he would have lived differently. Yes, he would have lived differently, but he says he would have done something differently also. So this tells me that he's taking, I feel like he's taking responsibility for what happened to him, but he's regretting things that he had did and wishes he would have done things different and lived differently. So he's taking responsibility for some reason. And he's letting you know also, even though he has crossed over and he's left the physical world, he still watches you from above. He still surrounds himself with you. Yeah. I almost see like an angel. You can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but right here, it almost looks like he's your angel. So he's become a spirit guide for you. This is the first time I've ever noticed this in the card. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but right here, it looks like an angel with the 2 wings, one on each side here. And then like almost like a person, an anime in the middle here. It almost looks like. He's showing me that he's become one of your guardian angels. And when I look at it close with my glasses, it goes away. But when I look at it from a distance, I clearly see it. So he's become one of your guardian angels too. Spirit guide, guardian angel. He's going to help you, and I think he's going to help you deal with that issue that has been swept under the rug for a while, and it's going to veer its ugly head come the new year. So that was for you, Gold Star Mom. Okay, Des, you are up. I'm just checking here. Again, you guys, I'm sorry for the cough. Okay, Des, you are, no, you are not getting that many. There's just so much crap going on in your life, my sister. I love you, but no, there's just so much. If you want to see them, a whale, a squirrel. Oh, look, a squirrel. The squirrel is something between me and my sister here. The elephant, there's an elephant in the room. Tiger, somebody's coming from you. There's a snake, somebody doing something behind your back. And there's an owl. Messages. There's a message going to come through from your, I'm going to keep these all out. I have to. I'm sorry. You're supposed to get one, Des, but this, somebody's coming from you. There's an elephant in the room. Somebody's coming for you. The gray squirrel, solving problems. Solving problems so somebody can live fully. I think we know who that's about. And the snake and the owl. Okay. There's going to be some messages. Something about messages that were either said, recorded. I think you know what I'm talking about there too. And the snake. There's somebody that's causing problems. There's a whole bunch of crap. Sister. Let's get some clarification on all this. There's one. Artemis of the Forest. Talking about becoming independent and free. One more, please. Tell me why this whole debacle is over here. Wolf moon. Okay, and there is a wolf moon coming. January, mid-January. But the wolf moon is somebody watching over. I believe Mama's watching from above. Okay? But somebody's about to become independent and free in all this debacle that's going on over here. I think you know what that means. And if my niece is still in the room, she's going to know what that means too. Okay. Mama, wait a minute. Don't pop one out yet, please. Because I have Mama right here. Mama, message for Des, please. Mama. Message for Des. What do you need to tell Des right now? I'm surprised the whole deck hasn't flew out yet. Okay. The earth is a school. She's going to teach you something. Or it's something she's taught you to deal with this. She's talking about this. Mama. Here's Mama. There's Mama. Mama Terry. You're going to need something that she taught you. Something she taught you. You are going to need to battle this. And she's also saying that I wish I told you more often how much I love you. So she's saying, she's letting you know again. And you can see the red leaves falling from the trees here. These are signs she's sending. So all those things that we're finding or hearing, like the basement door, stuff like that, that's her way of letting you know, even though she's not here, she still loves you. She still surrounds you. And she wants you to pay attention to something she taught you while here, because that's going to help you deal with this. Sister. Mama goes back over here now. She sits there and she watches me, believe me. And Mama was very much into doing reads too. So there you go, Des. That was huge. That was huge. So now you've set the bar. Mama says, watch this. And yeah, I'm not going against Mama. I'm keeping all those cards out. I'm not, no. You guys have no idea. I'm going to do this one, Corey, and then we're going to take a couple minute break. Okay, Corey Kelly. You want to hear from Herbert. Okay, we've got an elephant in the room. But this is also opening yourself up to abundance too. So there could be some kind of abundance coming your way. Abundance of something. Let's see what it's about. Let's see why the elephant is there for Corey Kelly. Why is the elephant there for Corey Kelly, please? Why is the elephant there for this hand? Sorry, you guys, my hand is really sore today. I don't know if you can see it, but it's getting worse. Here, these two big, huge bumps, they got to be removed. There's a big, long name for it. It's not sore, but it's crampy. Okay, so why is the elephant there? Okay, let's clear the cards again. Okay, why is the elephant there for Corey? Good. There we go. One more, please. There's going to be an unexpected change. Okay, so you got the twist in the tail and a beautiful little worm. This is flowering. This is blossoming. This is something coming that is going to benefit you. So the elephant is abundance. White elephant in the room too. But this is talking more about abundance of something with the clarification cards that come out. There's going to be a twist in the tail. So I don't know if you have been struggling lately, but you got to see something unexpected that is coming. This could be like a lottery win. This could be money that comes to you. This could be something that's going to go in your favor. Okay. And it's going to be totally unexpected. And it's going to help you take better care of yourself, whatever this is. Okay. This is something blossoming. A beautiful little worm blossoms into a butterfly. So something is coming. Okay. Something unexpected that's going to bring abundance into your life. And I'm seeing you've been having struggles lately. Those are going to go away. So this is coming for you. Nothing but good stuff coming your way. And it's going to be totally unexpected, like something you didn't see coming. Okay, so, and you want to hear from Herbert? Herbert, do you have a message, please, for Corey Kelly? And you get 2 cards, too. Okay, it was my time to go. So I don't know if you questioned his passing, how he passed, but he's letting you know that it was his time. If it wasn't, he would have came back. So I don't know if there was a time that it was touch and go with him, but he's saying that it was his time. It was his time. And he's also saying that there is no time where I am. Time is only on earth. See this? It all has to do with time and timing. And he's sending his love. You see the red rose here? He's sending his love. He wants to know that he's sending you his love. But he's also saying that it was his time to go. There's no time anymore where he is. So I feel like he was kind of on the... I feel almost like he was kind of on the younger side. Like he shouldn't have gone at the age that he went at. But he's accepting it. I don't like repeating this, but I'm almost seeing like when he died, he was thinking about coming back. But he left. He let go. He didn't fight it. It's almost like he was in a fog, not quite believing what was happening. And he almost decided to come back while he still laid there. But I believe it's either his guardian angels or his guides came and told him, no, it's your time for whatever reason this is. And he's accepting that. Okay, so that's his message. So I don't know if you questioned his death or why he died or whatever, but he's saying that he's accepted it. Okay, we're going to take a couple minute break. Let me just see what's in the comments here. Oh, there she is. My niece is still here. Des, I could use a lottery win. Me too. Marie Burks, if you want to get one in, throw it in. I'll add you. Marie Burks or anybody else. Okay, let's go. Anybody else, if you want one, while I take this couple minute break, now is your time to get it in if you want a read. If Des can throw up the instructions one more time, please. I'll take a couple minute break. How about that? Instead of waiting after a couple more reads, how about I take a break, my 5-minute break now. You guys can go make a coffee, go potty, whatever you need to do. And during this time, I will accept a couple more reads. So if you do want them, get them in during this break. Corey Kelly, you are very welcome, my dear. Okay, so I'm going to stop my camera and mute my mic. I'm going to take a quick run to the porta potty during the time that I'm gone. If you guys do want one, there's Marie. Okay, Marie, I will write you right now before I take off to the bathroom. And you need to give me a name, Marie, of who you want a message from heaven from. Yeah, I'm taking 5 minutes. Oh, sorry, you guys. Marie Burks. Grandma Jane. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, so if anybody else wants one, I will see it when I come back. I'm going to stop. I'm going to put that up so I know where I am in my chat. Okay, I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Go grab a coffee, go run potty if you have to go potty, grab a donut, grab a drink, and I'll be right back. Hello, everybody. I'm back. That was quick, huh? Okay, Lady of Angels, I've got you. And you want to hear from your mom, Carolyn? Got you. Does again. Oh, for Gabby. Okay. And she wants to hear from Nicole. Gotcha. I feel so special. Aw. Goes to her mom says, y'all so funny. Lady of Angels, that's okay. It's just when you send a sticker, you can't type anything in to the stickers, whereas the super chats you can. You can type a message there, and that's usually where I ask you to put the name, but that's okay. Still good. Aww. Marie Burks, how do you do the highlighted names? You got to put the at symbol and then the person's name, how it appears. You got to make sure you cap. Usually, if you're on YouTube watching this, as soon as you click in the comments and you put the at signal and then start typing the person's name, there'll be a list of people that come up, and you can just click on one of them and then continue writing your message, and it stands out. I love you, Gabby. Hello again, Marie. Yeah, just like that. See how she puts the at and then your name? That's how you highlight somebody's name. And then they're the only ones, whoever you highlight, you're the only one, like how Mari did it there. Thank you, Mari. You're the only one that can see your name highlighted. Oh no, sweet Sherry. Oh, I love quilts. Mama next door, she makes she lives next door to me here, and she makes quilts too. I love quilts. Daddy, sorry. Okay, I'm out of the loop on that one. You want me to mute her, Gabby? Also, word of caution, you guys. I'm taking all kinds of vitamins now. Do not take, I take B12, D3, and C. Do not do them all at the same time. It raunches your throat out too. So I'm having a problem with that too. And I looked up on it before coming on, and it said don't take them because it counteracts against the B12 and takes a lot of it out of your system if you take them all together. You're supposed to wait 2 hours in between taking the vitamin C and the B12 with D3. I'm not good with this stuff, you guys. But anyway. Marie says she made quilts before too. Oh, sweet Sherry, I love you. Okay, so we're going to get going again. Give me a second. Okay, so let's get going again. Let me get my camera back on here. There we go. Okay, get my keyboard out of here. Alrighty, where are we? Kapow. I want to hear from Jerry. Let's give a quick clearing of the cards again because they've been sitting for a few minutes. Okay, so Capel, you would like to hear from Jerry. Okay, let's see what we got for you, Capel. Let's see what we have for you, Capel. This one wanted to come out. The rhinoceros, again. It's the second time that's come out. Okay, it's talking about being strong, being courageous, something changing like night and day. Let's get some clarification cards on that for you, Capel. So I'm going to clear the cards each time again, you guys, because I walked away from them for a bit. Okay. So let's see, why is the rhinoceros there for Capel? Why is that rhinoceros there for Capel? Oh, there's one. Mermaid in a koi pond. And this one is gonna fall out too. And this one, you're getting an extra one so far. Okay. So you got an extra one, Capel. Okay, so we got the mermaid in a koi pond. We've got the fairy ring. And we got the Beauty and the Beast. Almost the same as here, like night and day, Beauty and the Beast. Some changes are coming. There's going to be some rapid improvements. Okay, the fairy ring talks about rapid movements and rapid improvements. So something is going to go from bad to good is what I'm seeing here. Sometimes this is night and day. Something's doing like a complete opposite. So things that have been going wrong are going to change around. And there's going to be rapid. This isn't going to be slow. This is going to be a rapid improvement in something. I'm almost seeing here. Have you recently moved, or are you building a new house or something like that, changing something, maybe a renovation, and you've been juggling a lot of things at once, Capel? Because I'm seeing this changing quickly, okay? Or this is going to change. You're either going to move or build a new house or do some kind of renovations or something. But with this also, I'm seeing that you're juggling too much. You're juggling a lot of things at once. But this is going to move quickly. So this is going to come to mind and then it's going to happen. There's not going to be any time to think about it and, mull over a decision. It's going to happen quickly. Also that this is something that you never felt that you were strong enough to do in the past or didn't have the capabilities of doing in the past. That's going to happen. The Beauty and the Beast is also needing some space in a relationship. So I don't know if these changes that are coming and coming fast have to do with a relationship change or some kind of renovation. It could be a renovation to your life. I don't know, but I see some kind of changes happening quickly, like night and day, quickly. And you're going to be strong and courageous enough to get through it. Okay. But I'm not seeing it as a bad thing. I'm seeing that this is something that you almost wanted for a while, but there's things that are going to change. And I see you juggling. You see like the 3-ring circus here. You're juggling a lot. And I'm seeing that there's some space that's needed in a relationship. Now, I don't know if this is a relationship like with a significant other, or is this a relationship from family, friends, whatever. But I do see that you need some distance from some type of a relationship. And I think this is all related somehow. So that's coming, and it's going to come quick. You're not going to have time to think about it, mull it over, decide. It's going to come quick. And I'm not seeing it as a bad thing. And you want to hear from Jerry. Ooh. He flew that message right over here. So it landed right on top. He's telling you, he's giving you some of his strength. See this? I'm sorry, please forgive me. He's asking for your forgiveness. So I don't know if maybe you've had a falling out at some point in time, or this is something that you had wanted to do for some time and he didn't support it. But I feel it has to do with this read because of where it landed like this. And he's saying he's sorry that he never maybe supported you in this or helped you. And I feel it has to do with this. And he is also giving you his strength to be able to do this and get through all this. But I don't feel that this is a bad thing. And don't forget, now that he is on the other side, he sees everything. Okay? So now he's seeing, whereas maybe in the past he didn't think this was a good idea, but now he's seeing that it's probably the best thing for you. Okay? So that's your message, pal. I hope you understand that. But that's from him. That came right from him. I've got shivers. Whew. Okay, Miss Missy. Pal, I hope you understand that, my dear. Okay, Miss Missy. There you go. Giraffe. Always looking abroad, always looking behind the scenes, seeing what others don't see. The giraffe says everything about that. Being able to see above and beyond. Also speaks on higher knowledge and wisdom. So smart cookie, Miss Missy, you're being smart about something. But this tells me, when I see this card, it means that you're able to look above things, like you're to see past things. You don't take things at face value that are standing right in front of you. You look beyond and gain more knowledge about any situation, or you look deeply into things. But this is seeing what others don't. So let's see why that's there for Miss Missy. Miss Missy, why is that giraffe there for Miss Missy? Why is that giraffe there for Miss Missy? There's one. Whoa. Well, I'm going to keep them, Missy. Let's see what you got going on here. Okay, we got Little Owlin. We got the Dragling Garden. We got the Hedgehog Glove. And we got the Artemis of the Forest. Okay, so the giraffe, like I said, it's seeing what others aren't seeing. It's gaining knowledge on things before you believe them. It's seeing past stuff. So a lot of times this comes with being able to forgive where others can't too. Many different meanings depending on the reader. What it says below here is aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom is what it says. I don't know if you can see it on the bottom there, down here. But when I get this card, that's what I see, is that you can see things that others can't. You look beyond things. You look for, you gain information on things before you believe what you see. And this is about seeing things for what they are. Sometimes others don't see that, but you do. Little Owlin talks about almost lifting, like a weight lifted off of you, because something new has come in. And if this has not happened yet, it's going to happen very shortly. Something new is coming into the picture with you. It's going to be something very light. So I'm almost feeling like if you're not in a relationship, this is maybe a possible relationship, but this is a relationship with somebody. If it's not a romantic relationship, it's a relationship with somebody who is wise, is going to come into your life. And it's almost going to be, you're going to feel this is a lighthearted relationship. Like you don't have to work for this. You don't have to work for conversation with this person or anything like that. It's like totally opposite of what you're used to. Okay. Hedgehog love talks about a lot of people that have knowledge of what you're dealing with and they're trying to lift you up and beyond, but you want to do things on your own. So even though that these people are coming in and giving you advice, see all the owls and stuff around and hedgehogs, even though they're coming in to try and give you good advice, sometimes the advice that they're giving is not for your benefit, but for theirs. And you're seeing past that. So you're going to you'll listen to it, but you're going to do what you want to do anyway, because you know what's right for you. But I do see a really light kind of relationship forming very soon. And this person, like, it's going to be somebody that you don't have to, you right away feel comfortable with this person. It's very light. Like there's no heaviness, no red flags, and it's something totally different than what you're used to. And there's two that flip, so they have to come out. Another one. You were just getting bonus after bonus here today, Missy. Okay, so you wanted to hear from Mom Thelma. Okay, she's letting you know that you're never alone. Okay? I think you've gotten this before. She is always around you, and there's something about the water with her. See this too? Water, sitting on the dock at the water. Water. There's something about water, deep emotional feelings or deep emotional connections to this place around the water. And it's almost like she wants you to go there for some reason. I don't know. You're going to know, not me, but there's something about water. There's a dock. There could be even like a lighthouse or this rock area, like a cove or something. But I'm getting the feeling she wants you to go to this area for some reason. I don't know if this is a favorite spot or where she used to take you. Hang on a second. Oh, his coughing bouts are horrible. I got to quit smoking. Anyway, but she's also saying if she'd only known what I know now, she would have done things differently. So this is her again, looking down. See, I got this card before and looking at it now, I don't see that angel that I seen in the last read. I don't see it at all. Even with my glasses on, I don't see it. But this is saying that she is watching over you, okay? But she's also saying that she wishes that she had done things differently. Had she have only known that things were going to go the way they did, she would have done a lot of things differently, okay? But this, I don't know. I don't know if this is someplace that she feels she can get closer to you. Don't forget water. Spirit is attracted to water too. So I don't know if that's the reason she wants you to go to this place, but she wants you to go to this place. And you need to sit there and just clear your mind and talk to her, because I think she has some messages for you. Okay, my dear? So that is for you, Miss Missy. Mary, you want to hear from Cindy. Okay, Mari, let's see what we got for you. We got the ladybird, ladybug. So when I get this, this tells me that, Mari, you have a hard time accepting compliments and gifts. That's what it's telling me, like, intuitively. Like, you have a hard time with accepting gifts and compliments, stuff like that. But the ladybug talks about good fortune and happiness. So there's some good fortune and happiness. Let's get some clarifications on the ladybug. There's one. Bats in the belfry. Achieving great things. Butterflies in gloom. After sadness, happiness and hope is going to return. Okay. And a beautiful worm. I don't know why I was drawn. To get another card, but the ladybug talks about happiness and good fortune. So some things are about to change. There's some happiness and good fortune that is going to come together as one. The bats in the belfry. Butterflies in gloom. And a beautiful little worm. Okay, this is to me going from the worm thing into a butterfly. That's what this signifies for me. Okay, so we'll get the butterflies. Butterflies are also spirit that can be around you. So I see a lot of spirit around you. Who do you want to hear from? Cindy. But I feel like there's a few spirits that linger around you. And the bats in the belfry. Is about achieving great things. So there's some good fortune and things coming your way. I think that there's been some roadblocks recently with you where it seems like you ever get those days where nothing goes right. No matter how hard you try, nothing goes right. Well, that's about to change. Okay, butterflies in gloom. After sadness, happiness returns. So even though things have been going maybe, no, I'm not really happy with that. Things are about to change for you, okay? The beautiful little worm is going to become the butterfly, okay? And this is something that is going to excel in taking care of you. So the dark days are about to end for you. Basically, this is what this is saying. There's some good fortune and happiness that is coming your way. And that is coming shortly. I believe before the new year. Something is going to show itself. And you got to learn to accept it. Because like I said, I think you have a hard time accepting compliments and gifts and stuff like that. Okay, so let's go for a message for Mari from Cindy, please. Cindy, Mari, would like a message from you. What message do you have? Can I flip over there? No. Okay, let's see. Cindy, do you have a message for Mari, please? One did flip over, and that one wanted to fall out, so you are going to get two. Okay. These are like consoling. So I don't know if you felt guilty. I do have a card in there that says, please don't carry guilt. But when I get these two together, she's letting you know it's beautiful where she is and that you're still very much connected with her. It's almost like she's telling you, please don't worry. It's okay. I'm okay. She's also letting you know that she's still very connected to you. So you need to take some meditation time and really speak to her because she is connected to you. And I do believe, I don't think it's quite there yet, but I do believe that she's going to become one of your spirit guides. That's how connected you guys are. Okay. And it's beautiful where I am. She's letting you know that she's okay. She's okay. And it is very, very beautiful where she is, as it says. But I feel almost like she's trying to console you. So I don't know if you either didn't accept her passing or there was some guilt surrounding her passing. Did you maybe not get there in time? There's nothing you could have done. There's nothing you could have done, she says. But this is going to happen really, really soon. This could be with the new moon. She's going to be becoming one of your spirit guides. but she's also letting you know that how connected that you guys still are. Even though she's not here, she still feels very much connected with you. Okay? And she's okay. She keeps saying she doesn't know how I am. Tell her, I'm good. I'm good. So I don't know if that's something she always said, but she's going, I'm good. So that's what I got for you, Mary. I hope that that resonates with you. Oh, thank you, Miss Missy. Mary, you're very welcome. I hope that resonates with you. Sweet Sherry. Okay, Leslie, let's hear from Thurlston. These Thurlston, stop messing with my cards, dude. He's a lot of energy, Leslie, let's see what we got for you, Leslie. Let's hear from her husband, Thurlston. Okay, something that was coming out, but I thought one turned over here. Did one turn over? No. Unless it's here. No. Okay, well, I thought one. Well, there's two. I thought one had turned over. Okay, so you got the goat and you got the swan. Again, separate ends of the spectrums here. Swan is demonstrating grace. Goat will butt your head, like butting heads. So grace and butting heads, like two ends of the spectrum. The swan talks about dealing with things with almost like kid gloves, like always careful of what you say and stuff like that. But then the goat comes in and says, hell no. Almost like you do something to those I love. See the little guy here? I will take your head off. Butt heads. Like always ready. And I think that's maybe something more that's coming out in you. Let's see why the goat and the swan are there for you, Leslie. Why is the goat and the swan there for Leslie, please? There's one. Mermaid in a koi pond. Become the dragon. Brother raccoon. Oh, there's another. You got three. Okay, so the goat and the swan. Gracefulness and butting heads. Different ends of the spectrum. Mermaid in a koi pond. Brother raccoon. And kitsune. Good combination. Because this is telling me that you're not going to lay down and just take things anymore. You're trying to create a safe place for yourself. And it's about learning who you can trust. So I believe that this is telling me about these. No matter how nice you have tried to be with someone, they're always causing problems or butting heads or always finding something wrong with what you're doing. Okay? With that, you're not taking it no more. Okay? Mermaid in a koi pond tells me about becoming a dragon. Enough is enough. I'm not taking it anymore. I've been graceful with you, but you still continue to butt heads and try to start drama and trouble around me. I'm done with it. A safe place to go, and I'll show you who you can trust. So there's somebody here that is totally on your side, totally taking your side. I've got the raccoon here, which tells me about people really hiding who they truly are, but you seeing through this now. And there's somebody that's going to come to your defense with all of this going on. Like you're not fighting this battle alone anymore, but you're done. You're done laying down and just taking what these people are throwing at you or this person is throwing at you, and you're going to start putting your foot down. You can only be graceful so long. People take advantage. So you want to hear from Thurston. What do you have for your lovely wife, Leslie? Message for your lovely wife, Leslie. Charleston. Message for your lovely wife. Okay. There's no pain. Okay. There's no pain. I'm getting no pain. The card says there is no time where I am. Time is only on earth. And he's sending you the red rose. But when I picked up this card and I lifted it up to show you, I got him saying, there's no more pain, no more pain, no more pain. And I think that he, with the extending the red rose here, he's also talking about this too. You've taken enough. No more. Don't take no more. He's standing there telling you the same thing too. I think he stands beside you a lot and you're just not catching on. But he's saying no more. No time for that crap. No time. Don't let these people walk over you, and don't take no more crap. Stop being so graceful. It's time to butt heads back. Sorry about the cough, you guys. I know everybody in chat's been giving me crap for my cough. It's my own doing. I've got to quit smoking. But he is telling you there's no time where he is. And almost like, I don't want you to waste your time that you have here on earth. He does, and he's extending the red rose. He loves you. And he's no more pain. No more pain. He's no longer in pain. So he does not want any more pain for you. Okay. And he sees that you've been struggling. So he's saying enough's enough. Okay. So if you got to butt heads, if you got to come out of this role of being the gracious swan and start butting heads to protect your youngins or what's yours, do it. He stands behind you. He's tired of seeing the pain that you're going through. So that was for you, my lovely Leslie. Okay, Marie Burks, and you want to hear from Grandma Jane. So Marie Burks. Marie, do you love your hoodie? I think you want a hoodie. Did you not? Do you love it? Marie Burks. Marie Burks. What do we have for Marie Burks? There we go. The giraffe, again, being able to see beyond what people want you to see, being able to see things that you're not maybe supposed to see, gaining knowledge and wisdom on stuff, looking into things before, let's see. Let's see why the giraffe is there for you, Marie. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's two. Okay, Wolf Moon, it's coming, January. So we got the Wolf Moon and Little Red Riding Hood. Okay, like with the giraffe, you're able to see what others don't. You can see beyond what's being shown in front of you. Little Red Riding Hood. You're tired of being a victim, and you're not going to deal with that anymore. I feel you got the wolf here and you got the wolf here. I need another card. Because I see somebody not having to, but somebody watching over you and protecting you. I need one more card, please. Your imaginary friend. Is that one or did two come out? No, only one. Okay. Your imaginary friend. Okay, talks about treasures that are going to resurface. Oh boy. Somebody's trying to victimize you. Okay. Somebody's doing things that you're not seeing. Generally, when I get this is being able to see what's going on behind everything else instead of just what's being shown to you. But Marie, there's something else that's going on that you're not seeing. And it's almost like this person has tried to do you wrong before. And there's somebody else that's going to bring it to your attention. I think somebody's stuck up for you also in this. And it's something that's going to resurface from the past. Something keeps resurfacing, Marie, from the past. And you're not seeing it right now because it's being done behind your back. But there's somebody there that is sticking up for you and is going to bring this to your attention. And this is going to happen, I'd say, within the next week or so. Something's going to be brought to your attention that you're not seeing right now. And this card usually tells me that you are seeing things, but this is not. This is the draft's looking away from the... No, you're not. And I got the wolf twice. And the wolf mood's coming. Something from your past, something or someone from your past is going to bring something up again behind your back. But there's somebody there that's going to stick up for you and bring it to your attention. So I would be watching out for that. So I don't know if somebody has had an axe to grind with you in the past and it was never resolved, or it's almost like they're coming at you again. Grandma Jane. Grandma Jane, do you have a message for Marie, please? A message for Marie, please. Wow, you guys, there's no way. There's no way. I cannot. There's like probably about 20 cards that come out. I'm sorry, but I cannot take them all. I would take that one that flipped. Also, there's 2 that had flipped, so I will take this one. Okay, so your Grandma Jane is telling you not to be afraid. There's rough waters coming, and I believe she's speaking about this. So this could be family related. This could be family related, something that maybe wasn't dealt with in early childhood that's coming back, or has been going on for a long time within, I believe this is family. And she's saying don't be afraid of the rocky waters that are coming, because she's always going to point you in the right direction. So if this isn't going on already, Marie, you need to do some meditation and really connect with your mom. She's going to give you signs of what direction you should be taking in this. So this could be, she could be with this person who is trying to watch over you. Okay? So I do believe that there's going to be signs that are given to you that come from your mom. But she's saying don't be afraid. She's got your back. You don't mess with spirit, because how do you fight them? You know what I mean? So whoever this is that's trying to cause some problems for you, she's got your back, and she's going to steer you in the right direction. She's telling you, don't be afraid. I'm going to be there for you. And I feel like this, whatever this is, whoever's trying to do this with you, it's going to backfire, because somebody's going to be there to help you. And your mother, your grandmother is also going to be there to help steer you in the right direction. Missy says, I also need to stop. Yeah, it's so hard this time of the year. Like after Christmas, I do want to. It's so stressful right now leading up to these holidays with everything that's been going on. But I'm going to try and stop. Okay, so Lady of Angels. And you want to hear from your mom, Carolyn. Okay, so what do we have for Lady of Angels? Lady of Angels. What do we have for the Lady of Angels? Lady of Angels. One. Oh, there we go. We got a bear. The bear. Bear usually talks about overpowering. I usually associate with the bear somebody who is like a bully. Attacks before knowing all the facts, that type of thing. But it can also mean using that power of the bear for finding things out. Let's see what is attached. Okay, you guys, give me a second. I just got to take off my sweatshirt here because all of a sudden it is hot in this house. I think somebody cranked up the heat way too much. Okay, so could we get clarification on the bear? Why is the bear there for the angels? Whoop, there's one. We've got sacred beetle armor. See, it's all about strength. It's all about strength, you read. Okay, so we got the bear, we got the secret beetle armor, and we got little Owlin, which is contradictory in a lot of ways because little Owlin is like feeling light as a feather. Things have finally let up. Things are getting better. Burdens gone. A lot of wisdom. The bear also talks about wisdom, so I think that there is some other things that you may not have seen because of the shield that you put up. Okay, I need another card. There's something going on here where you didn't get the whole story on something because you heard so much and then you put up a wall. Okay, I don't want to hear no more. I almost feel like this is a choice that you had to make. It's weird. Way too many. Sorry, you guys. My hand is really starting to bother me, but it keeps cramping up on me. And when that happens, cards go. Believe me, if there were meant to be, like that was meant to be, I keep them out. But if I know it's me doing it, it's not fair to whoever I'm reading to take cards out that were not meant for them. So, Amethyst of the Forest, you're independent and free. Okay. So I see this is a situation. There's something that arose that even though you got through it and you found out about this, you didn't find it all out. There was more. And you need to know the whole story. I think there's a little bit more. To be free of this, of whatever this is, so it never resurfaces again, you got to know the whole truth. I think you've only got part of the truth. And I think it's because you put a stop to it. It's like, okay, I've heard enough. I'm going to distance myself from that or that person, and I'm just not dealing with it no more. No, there's something else that is around this, that surrounds this, that you need to know, so this is never brought up again, so it never happens again. There's still more, and you need to know that. You need to know the full story. Okay, so you want to hear a message from your mom, Carolyn? Woo. So from your mom, Carolyn, I've got we'll be together again. Okay, so I know your mom is over there with possibly, if it's not your dad, it's another male in the family. And they're going to be there to welcome you to the other side when it's your time to go. Okay, they want you to live your life to the fullest. This is deep emotional feelings. Anytime you get water, it's deep emotional feelings. Okay, they love you deeply. And I see a female and a male. So I don't know if maybe your father has passed too, but there is a male there with your mom, and they will be there when it's your turn to go and your time to go. They're going to be there to welcome you and bring you to the other side, letting you know that you guys will see each other again, because I think that you've really questioned that. She's telling me that you question that. Will I ever see them again? Yes, you will. And they're going to be there to welcome you to the other side. Okay. So this here, my dear, I'm telling you, there's something going on here, but you still don't know the full story. Even though you said enough's enough, that's it, I'm done with it. There's still more there to learn that I think you need to know. Maybe your benefit to find out the full story. Okay, and the last one is my little niece, Gabby. Gabby. Let's see what is here for you, Gabby. For Gabby. A deer in headlights. You see this? It's like, oh my God, deer in headlights. It's something that is coming, something that you are going to see, and you're going to be shocked, like a deer in headlights. Oh my gosh. Let's get some clarification. Deer in headlights. Change courses so you don't become that deer in the headlights. You know, we all know what happens. Deer in headlight. Oh. Okay, I'm going to take them. There's 4. Hedgehog glove. Dragonfly mermaid. Little brother, little sister. And frog princess. Deer in headlights. Uh-oh. 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 Positive and uplifting, okay, with the hedgehog glove surrounding you. Frog princess talks about listening and heeding warnings surrounding this hedgehog. New friends, new people. Heed the wise counsel. Let me see if I can read this. I don't have my glasses on, you guys, but it says here, let me see if I can, I can read it better there. Heed wise counsel and listen, okay, to these newfound friends that are surrounding you. Wonderful news is coming. And the little brother, little sister is like youngins, almost like having to take care of somebody younger than you. But wonderful news is coming. But you've got to listen to this. I think you know what it is, but heed wise counsel and listen. This has got to be dealt with. Okay? Got to be dealt with. This is dealt with properly by listening and heeding the counsel of those who are trying to help you. This is going to go away. It's going to be uplifting. But if you don't, it's going to be like a deer in headlights, which tells me an ending to something, and it's not going to be good. You gotta deal with that. Okay. But I do see having to take care of somebody younger, or maybe this is going to be a lesson learned that you're going to show somebody younger. And then I see good things and wonderful news coming with this. I all of a sudden feel choked out. Sorry. Okay, one here from Nicole. I don't know why I just felt like I was being choked, but I did. Nicole, do you have a message, please, for Gabby? I don't know if that was Nicole, but I was feeling like I was being choked. That wasn't just a cough coming out. That I felt like I was being choked. And it's gone now. Nicole, you got to. Okay. So the first one is she wants you to remember her by the happy moments that you created. So I don't know what those memories are, but she wants you to look back at the pictures. I don't know why these pictures are relevant, but not only does she want you to remember her by the memories that you guys created together, she's saying something about a picture. She wants you to see a certain picture. So I don't know if she maybe has a Facebook or something, but there's a picture there she wants you to see that maybe you just glanced over before and just took, oh yeah, there she is having fun. No, there's something to do with this picture. Although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. So she's accepting partial responsibility for her passing. She's saying that you don't see how everything happened this way. It's not the way things should have happened. The pieces don't fit. So I don't know if there's questions surrounding her death, but she's accepted it, that's the way things were supposed to happen. But she keeps showing me this picture. There's a picture of something you need to see. She says you keep missing it. So there's something in one of those pictures. Go over her pictures. Look at those pictures. There's something she wants you to see in those pictures. Okay? So that's for you, Abby. Gabby says, text me in a minute and I'll explain because I'm confused. I don't know what you... If Nicole had like something that you can access, or do you have her photos or something like that? There's a picture that she wants you to look at because she says you're missing something in that picture. There's a picture. So like I said, if she has like these Tikamatalks or whatever the hell they're called, or Snap the chat and stuff like that, there's pictures there. There's a picture, okay, that she says that you're missing something. There's a picture she wants you to look at. You're missing something in the picture, she's saying. I don't know why that came out, but I'm telling you it did. So you got to go over the pictures that you do have of her or have access to of her. There's something there that you're missing. So there we are. Yeah, we might do that later. I've got a bunch of stuff I've got to get done first. I've got to get out to Walmart and stuff, you guys. But yeah, that'd be something I would do. Let me just get my camera. Whoop. Sorry. Stop my cam. Yeah, we can do that maybe later on. Marie Burke says, I'm wearing my hoodie now. Oh, yay. I know they're nice and warm. So it's like, and we're starting to finally get the cold weather here up in Canada. And we got a shitload of snow last night. I'm not impressed. Thank God I hired a company to get rid of that for me. But we got a shitload of snow last night. So yeah, I wear mine quite a bit. I've got 2 or 3 different ones that I wear. Some are from the other supplier, and I've got one from this supplier, so I wear them quite often. But I'm glad that you love it. So yeah, we'll have to get onto a FaceTime or something after Gabby and my sister. So Gabby, while I'm out this afternoon doing a bunch of shit that I got to do, sorry for putting it that way, but it is what it is. Go over any pictures that you can find and look at them. Sometimes it's hard to see on a phone. Sometimes you can't see what you're supposed to see on a phone. So if you've got a laptop or something where you can maybe see it a bit bigger, because I feel like she's saying that you're missing something. So I don't know what that is that you're missing, but you're missing something in one of those pictures. I'm just getting reorganized here, you guys. Has been looking at a lot of pictures lately. Well, she's missing something in that picture. She's missing something, I'm telling you. I had no idea that she had been looking at a lot of pictures lately. So for that to come out, there's a meaning to it. She's missing something in one of those pictures. She's missing something. Sorry, you guys. I'm just trying to get my things reorganized here. Because I do have a lot of paperwork that I've got to get to. That's not going to happen today. I can guarantee you that. Whoops. All right. There we go. Okay. Does. Miss Missy Comfy, you can't spell. I knew what you meant. Judith Gabriella. She has no clue how spot on that was. Sweet Sherry. My cat just ran off with my scrunchie. All of it? Oh boy. Well, you guys haven't kept me up to date. So is anybody else in here that had a read done that would like to maybe share a comment? Oh, I've got so much Missy too. Oh, you're welcome, Gabby. I love you too. And we'll talk. We'll do a FaceTime, me, you, and Daz later. Yeah. Miss Missy, you're just like me. I got so much to do. And it's like when I see my list of what I got to get done, it's like, serious? So I'll start one thing and say, okay, shit, that's enough for today. I've had it. Had it. Enough. I just don't have the energy. Like with that, with everything else that I know I've got to do this week with the cooking of the dinner and, worried about, am I even going to be able to have my family here for Christmas dinner this year? Because now the Ontario government is trying to lock everything down again. And it's like, are you kidding me? Give me like 2 seconds, you guys. Yep. Just a minute. I just got to mute this for a minute. Okay. Give me a second, you guys. I got something to deal with here. Okay. I'm sorry about that, you guys. That was my border that I run a room to. Okay, so let me scroll back here. See if I do to give you all of it. Give you a Lord. We'll definitely have to get on together later and fill you in. You'll be blown away. Oh boy. Welcome back, sweet. Oh my gosh, Simply Susan, I am praying for you. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. Please, everybody, say a prayer for Simply Susan. She was diagnosed with congestive heart failure last week. Let's pray for her and for a speedy recovery and for her to get better. Mary Burks Willow. What is the difference between a guardian angel and a spirit guide? Well, a spirit guide and angels, an angel is, it's unlike a spirit, okay? An angel. Spirit guides are basically, spirit guides were basically, how can I say this? Spirit guides were once human. I don't know how else I could put this. Spirit guides were once human, where angels are very rarely ever come in the form of somebody who was a human here on earth. I don't know how. It's going to sound morbid. I don't know if that answers your questions. But angels are hardly ever like come like we're hardly ever forming humans. They come more like archangels and stuff like that. Very rare were they ever human. Whereas spirit guides were once human. I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but I hope that makes sense. Hang on, my sister, I think is somebody's messaging me. I think that's going to be my sister. Gabby just sent me these two pictures. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at those after. Let me finish up here. So I don't know, Marie, if that explains enough to you. It's pretty in depth, really, but spirit guides were once human, where angels are said to have been never human, never roamed the physical world. Oh, there's some love for you, Simply Susan. I'm making some quick changes, not sure who I can really trust. My daughter wants to take over my finances. Be careful. Isn't there a public trustee or something, Simply Susan, that you could maybe get that has your best interests in heart? I always say, never have family. If you need somebody to help you take care of until you pass, take care of your finances, because you could always have somebody as your executor of your will, right? But if you need somebody to help you and guide you and take over finance, stuff like that, if you become severely ill until you can get better, I always say go with a public guardian, because they have your best interests at heart. When you get family involved there, it gets messy. They get fighting. You took this and you took that, and I took this and that. Oh, it gets messy. So I would go, if you do have somebody like a public guardian, that's who I would use. That way there's no fighting within the family. Yes, there's tons of prayers for you, Simply Susan. Willow, the reading you did for little Cindy was incredible. She was just a baby, 2 years old, and patient. I'm like just about a year due to AIDS. She stayed in my heart. Oh, that's so sad. I'm sorry, Mari, for your loss. Oh, could not explain it better. Okay. Now, see, my memory, you guys, is bad. Who asked that question? Okay, Marie. Marie, where are you? I don't know if Marie. Okay, you get it? I don't know any other way on how to explain it. But that's why when I say, like, when I got my spirit guides around me, and my ancestors are my spirit guides, they were once human. They made the mistakes. They lived their life. They were once human. They occupied the physical world, whereas angels are hardly ever that way. They've never been like a being on earth in the physical world. That's my belief anyway. I don't know. Others may have another thought of what they think, but that's mine. Yes, you are in all our prayers, Simply Susan. I'm gonna let you know. I don't know. Did Murray add something to that? Simply Susan Virtuals. Um, See, another big difference too with spirit guides. Your spirit guides, once you get a spirit guide, that spirit guide remains with you throughout the rest of your life. Whereas angels tend to move around. They go where help is needed. There we go. So, Sweet Cherry says, my spirit guide is my mother, my guardian angel is Elijah. Yes. Angels move around. Like, they go around to help multiple people, multiple and different people. So you may have an angel that comes and helps you in a certain situation. That angel may go across the world to go and help somebody else with maybe similar problems as if you had, like, I just don't know how to explain it any better than that. Oh, thank you, sis. I love you guys both too, so, so much. I hope Gabby can make it for Christmas. So you'll always notice too with angels, when you feel an angel present, they often appear more as like that feather you see that's out of place, or like you'll feel like an energy, like something rub up against your face, or a light that they very rarely, next to never, appear in human form. They come as a cardinal, as that's why I say when you see a feather that's on the ground, like say I walk outside right now and there's a feather on the ground, it's the middle of winter, we got like a foot of snow. That feather should not be there. That's a message from an angel letting me know one of my angels is around. Whereas your spirit guides, they stay with you throughout your whole life. They're attached to you, and it's usually personal. Somebody personally known to you generally is your spirit guide. One, you can have many spirit guides and you can have many angels. But that guardian angel also travels other places and visits other people, maybe not even related to you, not known to you, and helps. I call for Elijah in times of trouble. Yeah. Well, that makes sense because you told me my grandmother Jane was my spirit guide. Yes. Spirit guides have been in the physical world. They've been human at some point in time. Sorry, I can't remember every read. Like, I can't even remember what I was just going to say 2 minutes ago before we got on this topic, but there was something else I wanted to tell you guys that I came across and now I forget. So there's all the links, you guys. I'm going to close up for now. Thank you for spending the 2.5 hours here with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a happy and safe New Year. Let me know in the comments below this video when it goes over to YouTube. I don't know if it's on YouTube already, but I think it doesn't get posted fully to YouTube until I close out here with StreamYards. Let me know in the comment section there if you guys want me to do the mini reads on Boxing Day. I know a lot of people are busy this time of the year, busy doing other things. Oh, yes. Yeah, and your grandmother. You can have many spirit guides. Many, many, many. As a very little girl, I would tell my mother about Elijah. There you go. You can have many spirit guides. And different ones will come to you and surround you. Like they're always with you, but they will come to your rescue when you need them for a specific thing, or they feel you need them for a specific thing. I'm not going to do a poll on that, Des. I'm just going to ask if maybe I will. I don't know. But thank you very much, you guys, for being here. Thank you so much for all my mods. I love you guys to the moon and back. Please stay safe. Please take care of yourself over these holidays. I want to see you guys all here on the 26th. I want to be able to see your comments and everything else. So please stay safe. Please take care of yourself. I love you guys to the moon and back. Thank you for spending some time with me today. It means a lot. And I love each and every one of you. Until next time, you guys, like I said, have a Merry Christmas, very happy and safe New Year, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.